Hello, make it BJJ, no-gi, flow roll. Let's go for a little boop beep. Hey, no boop beeps. He just goes right into an Emanari roll. Okay, now we're shaking. Okay, so I am a 230-pound brown belt. He is a 160-pound brown belt, and we're doing a 5-minute flow roll where essentially the goal is to just keep moving. Just keep rolling, and looks like I'm rolling around, grabbing the single leg, coming up the top. I am looking for a step by. He goes back. I go leg drag and go whoopsie do. He goes whoopsie don't, grabs my leg, and he comes back up, and I stop his ascent, and I come back up, and I sit through, and he takes me, and he's got me with a little body lock, and I'm gonna go. He goes back step. Oh my gosh, we're moving around. He goes guillotine. He kicks me over, and now he's a mount, and he goes a knee on belly, and he's allowing me to recover my guard. Thank you so much there, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh, and then I grab his body lock, and then I'm coming up from the back side, and I'm rolling through with it, and I'm trying to go leg drag and preventing him, but he goes back step again or something. All right, so now he's all over me, and he was able to recover guard. Now he's got the knee cut, but he doesn't got the underhook, so I'm able to sneak out the backside and trying to do some stuff, but then he goes to mount the knee on belly again. So I just grab his leg, trying to come up waterfall position, and then I lift my body up so he can get his leg out, so we can keep on moving. All right, now I'm going to push over his leg, and I'm going to squish him and go to mount, and then I'm going to go to arm bar, but I give him some space and stand up, and he goes for a single leg X, and I use that opportunity to take his back, and I threaten the choke, but he squeezes out, and then I stop his escape, and then he reapplies his escape, and then he does his little monkey action thing where he hangs on me, and again, he's all over me. He's like an angry crab. He's like an angry crab. He hates me, or I'm like a piece of hot dog, and he's all over me trying to get all the good pieces. And I'm gonna gator roll him, with my big old muscles. And then he's like, "Oh, you want to do gator rolls? How about we do a little back take?" And I was like, "Ha ha! I'll just raise my back, and you can't get to me." And he's like, "Oh, how about if I just take your back from the back side and I squish your legs?" And I was like, "Oh, we're doing leg stuff? Okay, I'll untangle your legs up." He's like, "Don't grab my foot like that. I don't like it." And I was like, "That was the point. Now I'm gonna take your back, see how you like it." I'm gonna try to do a little Blair ride, but he hips in. So I was like, "Oh, we're just gonna go to mount and I just go create some space for him." And he circles underneath, and he gets underneath me there. And I'm gonna try to slow him down because, like, at this point, I'm really starting to gas out. I'm like, "All right, fine, I'll stand up, and then I'll try to do like a little Toriando. Oh, here you go, back step. Oh, a little spinny action. I'm too big to do that stuff." And there we go to mount and try to do arm triangle, and he comes out the back side. Now he's on top of me, and he goes to arm bar, and then I belly down and stick my arms out so he can't do that. Then he goes arm drag, and he tries to take me, and then I do the Gazzoni roll, and I recover, and then he takes my back again. He's got double hooks, and I stand out, come out the backside, and he goes Emanari roll again. I'm like, "Oh gosh, this Emanari roll business is really good for you, but bad for me." And then he comes up and he tries to take mount. He does a little back step. I do the again with the leg drag, the single leg, and I grab his backside of his head and try and pull him down. And then I'm just kind of positioned into him. I'm like, "What should I do now? I don't know. I'm kind of out of tricks." So he tries to grab my leg again. I'm like, "Ah, he got my leg again." It's like, "Let me just grab his leg and I'll do a knee bar." And he rolls out of the knee bar, and then I try to go for the body lock, but then he rolls out of it. And then we're just kind of rolling around. Oh, he's got the front hand guillotine. That doesn't work. So he's got the arm control. He gets on top, and we're still rolling around. I am too old and too fat and too slow, and this guy's too mobile and too athletic. And I do a big boy, fat boy roll on top of his legs, and it doesn't really do much of anything, but he allows me up on top anyways. And so then I'm going to go here, and then he inverts, and I'm like, "Oh, let's do ankle stuff." And he's like, No, we're not doing ankle stuff. I'm going to kick away and then take your back with a little back step. And he's like, "Oh no, he's got my back again. This guy is so good at finding my back and getting on mount and knee on belly." And I try to come out the backside. You see he's looking for the ceiling there, so that way he can't choke me. And then we're just going to roll around with a body lock, and then he's creating some space here. And I'm like, "Okay, all right, I'm really, really tired. Let's just do a couple more of these little businesses." And then he goes a Kimura locks like business, and he takes my back with a Kimura, which I don't like. Then he's maybe, what is he doing now? Oh, he's going to go crucifix? No, he's got the crucifix. He spladles me out, and then I use that to roll to come on top, right, to a mount, and then I'm going to shove him over here, and then S mount, right, into arm bar, and I fall over, and then he comes out the backside, and then he's on top again. Anyway, we're just rolling around. I am so tired. I'm like, at this point, just tap me out, bro. Just tap me out. I gotta take a breather. This is supposed to be a flow roll, bro. This is a little too much.